The future of our part of the world is really the soft infrastructure, the healthcare and education, which is really what builds a nation from within.
In developing worlds, traditionally governments say that they're responsible for education and for medical care. But this is a very big and very costly ordeal.
There are 400 million people living in this part of the world, no healthcare. There are $2 trillion plus of gap in healthcare.
We have a population which is young, is increasing. We have a huge gap in the healthcare space already. And now government has made healthcare as a top priority.
The current demand for healthcare is such that public sector may not be able to deliver qualitatively as well.
Healthcare is a very complicated business. You really need to know what you're doing. And not only this, you need to know what you're doing in this context, which is emerging markets and the Middle East, to be more specific.
And I believe that the private sector has a big role to play here.
Everybody wants to be in healthcare, private equity in this part of the world, but they don't have the credibility and the track record.
There is in our group subsidiaries that support each other so that we could reduce cost and improve quality and scale up as fast as possible. That is the concept behind it.
This is actually the backbone of the organization and the hospitals that already exist and have already been immensely successful financially and practically.
We are the only player who have got a current reach based on built hospitals in Saudi Arabia, in UAE, in Yemen, in Egypt. Our reach is extending to markets like Morocco and Pakistan on new hospitals.
We have an ecosystem which employs over 12,000 people.
So Humania comes in as part of the cycle in order to speed up the scaling up and the service provision.
We've hired the best private equity veterans. So it is a blended model between healthcare capabilities and private equity capabilities in Humania. We have a very unique structure. We have a very unique focus.
A key strength of Humania is the fact that because of our SGH brand, a lot of off-the-market deals come to us.
It's not a question of collecting money in the hope that we can, find something to spend it on. This is actually a need to actually bring in the best of the rest of the world in terms of its technology, in terms of its expertise, in terms of what we've done right. Put it into the existing network that's been immensely successful anyway, use that as the core proposition, and then diversify around that.
Global innovation, regional excellence, strong investment discipline, these three things will drive our overall thinking forward in Humania.
It's a triple win there, a win for us as a manager, but also a win for the population and as well win for the investors.
You would think that people who've been so immensely successful so far would have lost their passion. They haven't.
It's a team that has seen the difficulty and the challenges of investing in healthcare across different geographies and different economic cycles. So they know healthcare, they live healthcare, they breathe healthcare.
We see ourselves as people who will extend capital, expertise, operational excellence as needed, where needed with our partners.
We call it Humania because really we really are genuine on progressing well-being in this part of the world.
Humania is not just about financial returns, but also about social impact, about changing the healthcare space in this region completely.
The ambition to both build economic value and social impact is very motivating first.
The vision ultimately is to find ways to reach out to people and reduce and relieve their suffering.
When you industrialize healthcare, you try to improve quality. And improve processes. And when you do that, you save lives. And that's my main passion.